Two, three. What up? What up? What up? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Philip Williams, WillJamsBeats.com. You are watching the Will Jams Beats YouTube channel, and we're here for our Friday. Today is Friday. We stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I want to welcome those that come on the live today, as well as those that watch this stream on the playback. Welcome. I'm glad you came to the channel. If you want to hear about music marketing, motivation, if you want to hear about like I said, marketing strategies, motivation, ministry, you're in the right place. Beats, we make beats, all that. You're in the right place, and we just here, just being ourselves. I'm just here. My name is Philip Williams. I created a website called WillJamsBeats.com where I actually create beats and I put them on the site, and people, artists, independent Christian hip hop artists can go and purchase the beats, and so we're trying to build a community here. And so if you're here and you like that sort of thing, then you are in the right spot. You're in the right place. Man, I had a good morning today. I got out this early this morning, and we got this little shop. It's kind of like a thrift shop, and it is the name of it is they changed their name. It used to be Oliva, but now it's like Hidden Treasures or something like that. Basically, this place, they actually buy a truckload or a semi-load of return Amazon items. They just buy it in bulk, in volume, right? And then they have a storefront where they sell those items for an extremely steep discount, like really, really, really cheap, really low. And so they have one day, everything is $8. Like today, everything was $8. So just to give you an idea, the kind of stuff they had. So like they'll have like Apple AirPods, they'll have all kinds of different tech type stuff, hard drives. They even have those virtual reality glasses, like just all kinds of stuff. Coffee makers, espresso makers, just you name it. Anything that you could pretty much go to Amazon and buy online. They usually have it, and so I decided to go out there because I've been on this quest to upgrade my webcam. And as a matter of fact, this stream that you're watching, if you're watching this now or you watch this later in the replay, I'm using a webcam that I just bought from this thrift shop. And so just kind of testing out the video quality. It's supposed to have really good video quality. I've looked it up prior on Amazon and watched reviews and stuff. It's actually it's made by a company called Depstech. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna try to get it to zoom in here. Just bear with me. See if we could. There we go. All right. So Depstech, and it's kind of zooming in. If you can see, it's slowly coming in, but it's 4K. So it's a 4K. It's supposed to be 4K webcam, AF UHD webcam. It's got dual microphone, which I don't think the microphone, really any microphone on a webcam is probably any good for live streaming or anything like that. But it's plug and play. It's for video conferencing. It's got the 360 horizontal rotation. Anyway, this thing is supposed to be a really good webcam. And I don't know about you, but I think it is. I think it's a good picture, good quality. Y'all let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments if you think this is a good webcam. If it is, I'm gonna go back and watch later and see, how the video turned out. But if if it ends up being good quality, I don't care. Now, so here's the thing: this webcam, and by just so you know, I'm not getting paid to talk about this webcam. I'm just sharing my day with y'all, sharing with y'all what I've already done so far today. This webcam retails for I think about $50 on Amazon. Well, today at this this shop, right, in my local town, I live in Illinois, Rockford, Illinois. Everything is $8. So literally, I got a $50 camera that shoots 4K for $8. I'm feeling pretty good today. Now, I know I'm rambling. I'm just dude, I'm just sharing with y'all. Like literally, I'm feeling good today. Like I feel like I did something today, right? Went out and found a camera that normally would be $50. I got it for $8. So I'm feeling good. And then I got some other stuff. There were some other things that I got. Um, there's like a crypto wallet, like a hard crypto wallet that I found. All this stuff is $8. Um, and so why am I talking about this today? Well, I think that, you know, a lot of times, you know, at least for me, like I'm a gear and tech guy. I like to go and find gear and tech. And I kind of get in, sometimes I get in a rut where I think I have to have the latest thing, or I got to get that one extra thing, or that next thing to make things better. And don't get me wrong, I think, you should improve and get better. But I think sometimes we forget about utilizing the stuff that we already have, right? And so I think there needs to be a balance. And sometimes we take for granted the things that we already have in place. I'm not a complainer, but every now and then I'll start complaining about something, and then I have to just step back and say, wait a minute, you know what? Look at what God has blessed me with already. Why can't I be grateful for what He has already blessed me with? And so I don't know, just to encourage those anybody that's watching, be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for the little things, and it's okay to treat yourself. It's okay to splurge. Definitely, when you see an opportunity where it's something where it could have cost more, and you see an opportunity, go ahead, get it, go grab it. But man, just be grateful for what you have, and and that's really kind of the topic. We're gonna get into the topic today. I'm gonna talk about complaining, just share just some encouragement along those lines. But um again, thanks for watching this channel. Um, you know, there is y- I don't know, there's just an increase of people that I see that are complaining online and just everywhere. People just complaining and just upset about what's going on and what's happening. And I know there's a lot of things happening, but I think that when it comes to even us in regard to like our professional development or our business or our music careers or whatever, that whole complaining mindset will kill your career. It will kill your efforts, your project, whatever you're trying to do. And so, just as a matter of encouragement today, I just wanted to encourage people to stop complaining, and instead of complaining, think about what you can change, right? Because a lot of times we complain about things that we cannot change, or we complain about things that we have no control over. And so, um, if it's something you can complain about, then I suggest that you consider what can you change about it, and if you can't change anything about it, what can you change about you, right? And he's like, now, what does that mean? So, no, really, there are things that there's things that happen that we can't control, right? And But then there's also things that happen that we can control. And so I think that we find more fulfillment in our lives when we stop focusing on the things that we can't control and start focusing on the things that we can control. There's a famous quote by a guy named John Wooden, and he says this. Let me pull it up real quick. Share my screen. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. So a famous quote, he says, champions never complain. They are too busy getting better. Right. And that's so true. Champions, like, they don't they're too busy trying to improve and trying to get better that they're not able to complain about what's going on, right? They're constantly focused on getting better, so they have no room to even complain. They don't even give any extra energy or any extra thought to whatever the issue was. They just figure out how to make the situation better or to figure out how to get better and improve. And I can't say that I'm all the way there, but I'm on my way. Like that's what I want to do. I want to be that person that is saying, you know what? Okay, this situation it sucks, right? But what can I do to make it better? And then get after it. Instead of just talking about the situation and instead of steadily focusing on the situation, what can I do to improve the situation? So I think it's about mindset. It's about changing your mindset and turning around and saying, you know what, I know these circumstances that I'm in. Some of this stuff I didn't cause this, but the stuff that I did cause, I'm going to take ownership of it. I'm going to learn from it, and then I'm going to move forward. Because you can't change the past. You cannot change the past, right? Um, but what you can do is plan for the future, right? You can't change the past, but you can plan for the future. My father, he's a minister. He's been a minister for over 40 years. He would always tell me and say, um, this is what you need to do in life, son. This is probably one of the most important things he taught me was this, that in life you cannot change the past. So this is what you do. You repent of the past, you take hold of the present, and you plan for the future, right? So really the only thing that you can physically control or readily control is what you're doing today, right now, right? And what you're doing today, right now, will affect your future, right? So planning on what you're going to do in the present and actually executing and doing what you need to do will actually set you up for success in the future if you're doing the right things. So that really stuck to me. That really stuck with me. And so I try to do that in my life. I try to encourage other people, um, both, in the church, as a pastor, I share that with other people. And I also just try to apply that myself in my own personal life. I try to apply that to my kids and share that with them. And, it's true. Really, you can't change the past. All you can do is learn from it, repent of it, right? Offer it up to God. Um, but you can't change anything about it. But what you can do is learn from that and then say, okay, what did I learn from this situation? And how can I set myself up for success moving forward? Right. So that's one thing that I thought was super dope. Another thing I heard somebody say, and this is kind of off the topic, but kind of sort of, but it's more related to business and entrepreneurship. I heard someone say this the other day. Um, what did you do 10 years ago that is paying you today? Man, it blew my mind when I heard him say that. Like, what have you done 10 years ago that is paying you today? Right? Blew blew my mind, right? Then he added on to it, right? He said, and what can you do today that will pay you 10 years from now? Bro, man, I've been thinking about that like the last 24 hours and thinking through like what have I done? What seeds have I planted? What have I done? What have I invested in, from 10 years ago? And is that paying me today? Right. And now I can't change that. I can't go back and make any changes in the past. Right. But I can learn from, my mistakes. I can learn from what I've done, learn from what I didn't do, and look at now and say, hey, you know what? You know, let's not make the same mistake that I did 10 years ago. Let's go ahead and start doing what I need to do now and planning for the future 10 years out, right? So I don't know. Man, if I didn't help nobody else, man, I helped myself today, man. I'm telling you what, man, that right there, those are some nuggets. So, yeah, food for thought, man. Something to think about. I want to encourage you guys, man. Stop complaining, man. Don't complain. I know, it's taking a long time for you to get your music going. It's taking a long time for you to get your business off the road, off the ground. But hey, stop complaining and look at how you can get better. How can you improve? John Wooden said that champions never complain. They are too busy getting better. What can you do to get better? Right? How one way is educating yourself, right? Another way is looking at actually doing a self-analysis, like actually going back and doing and analyzing, and not in a negative way, but in a productive way, looking at, okay, this is what, it's going to be painful. Like, okay, this is what I did. Man, that was a mistake. What can I do now to assure that I never make that mistake again? Right. And so you have to do that. You have to retrospect, go back and look and see, okay, what are some things that I've done? What can I improve? What can I do now to set myself up for success? Right. And so I think those are the things, man, we got to do if we want to get better, if we want to get to a point to where we're able to succeed and grow and have some gains in the future. A lot of us have families, a lot of us have people in our lives that depend on us, and so not only are we thinking about ourselves and how we can set ourselves up successfully, but we're also thinking of how we can set our family up successfully so that they can be able to prosper, and they can be able to go forward and achieve success as well. Because not only can we learn from our mistakes in the past, but our family can learn from our mistakes as well, and as well as benefit from our successes as well. Hey, listen, thanks for jumping on with me. I see somebody jumped on YouTube. God bless. Thanks for jumping on. Um, yeah, thanks for y'all checking out the stream. Hey, if you want more content like this, I want to encourage you to hit the like button, hit that bell, and that really, 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 really helps my channel. I'm trying to get to my next goal is get to 2,000 subscribers, and I'm gonna keep putting out quality content, godly, encouraging, content, putting out music, marketing, all that ministry, all that stuff. If you're looking for that kind of stuff, you're in the right place. All right. So thanks, Simply Sharda. Thank you. Amen. All right. Thank you for jumping on. God bless you. And we'll see you next time. We'll see you on the next live. And y'all be blessed. Somebody says, do you have any songwriting classes? Currently, I don't, but that's a great idea. I have a friend who is a songwriter, and he does a really good job. And I thought about having him to come on live and we just talk about songwriting and he'd be able to give some tips. And if that's something that you would want to be, if you're interested in, it sounds like you are, man, I'll consider that, because I think that there's a lot of people, I believe, that could benefit from that. Great idea. And yeah, stay in touch. Hit the like button, subscribe, or connect, or email me, and I'll make a note of that. God bless you, and I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Take care.